Any advice for a normal person who wants to help the country by becoming the prime minister? How to be influential and come in power and to actually do good? Well, first of all, sir, sir, ma'am, whoever you are, let me say that a normal person cannot become the prime minister. Not possible. You have to be extraordinary and exceptional to become a prime minister. Becoming a prime minister is incredibly difficult, and you need to be a person of extraordinary capabilities and talents in multiple spheres of competence to be prime minister. You need to learn the art of politics, the art of making deals, the art of dealing with enemies, the art of making compromises, the art of handling people, the art of numerical calculation in your mind, electoral calculation, electoral analysis, how to deal with coalitions, how to deal with enemies you need on your side, how to deal with business people, how to deal with corruption, how to deal with a whole bunch of people from a whole different set of domains, armed forces people, business people, diplomats, spies, all kinds of stuff. It is incredibly difficult. An ordinary person simply cannot even imagine how difficult it is to be prime minister. Of course, we have had prime ministers who were not competent enough to do that, and then that's why we are in the situation we are right now. But to be a good prime minister or a great prime minister is no mean feat. It's no mean task. Okay. Now, how to become influential, influence, and how to come to power to actually do good. Look, influence and power are very different things. Very different things. Influence means people listen to you. It means you have outreach. It means that you have some relevance in some part of the world. That's called influence. It's like having, let's say, 100,000 followers on Twitter or 1 million followers on Twitter. That's influence. So your 1 million followers will listen to you. But if you tell them, if you order them to do something, will they obey your orders? No. So you have influence, you don't have power. Power means they will obey you without question. Um, so how to become influential? How to come to first to be influential? You have to be relevant. You have to be relevant in some way or the other in politics, in whatever field. But how to come to power? You have to be in politics. You have to be in a political party, or you have to create your own political party, which is more difficult. And you need to have people who will follow you and obey you, and you have to scale that. That's how you become powerful. Power is nothing but leveraging other people through by controlling them, by having them obey you. And to actually be good means you need to have the right moral framework, which is even more difficult because in politics you have to make compromises a lot. So how to remain moral and how to remain uh, you know how to stick to your principles despite having to make compromises, that's an incredibly difficult tightrope to walk. Not easy. Not easy at all. Look, if people could do it, they would all become prime minister. Very few can do it, right? So what's my advice? If you really want to be prime minister someday, you have to get involved in active politics at the earliest, and then you start coming to terms with the realities of politics, right? And as a leader, you need to have a certain set of attributes. You need to be a really good speaker, orator, a leader. Like, take a look at the most obvious person, Mr. Modi. He gives a speech. Every individual who's listening feels that he's being spoken to one, right? So you have to learn the art of captivating an audience. You need to be charismatic. You need to be a really good orator, and of course, you need to uh, put your money where your mouth is. You have to match your talk with action, and so on. You have to deliver results. Very difficult. Okay, so that's what I can say. But my advice is, if you really want to be prime minister someday, you have to enter politics immediately. Whichever is your favorite political party, I will not give any recommendations. It's for you to choose.